In this lesson, we're going to talk about impulse. And nope, we're not talking about that feeling you get when the new iPhone comes out. You want to run to the Apple store and buy the new iPhone. Nope, we're not talking about impulsive buying. We're talking about impulse in physics. So impulse is just the change in momentum. We use the letter J to represent impulse. And the formula for impulse is just J equals Ft. So impulse equals the force times the time. And we use the units Newton seconds for impulse. Okay, so you'll just see it represented like this, or sometimes even like this. All right, that's pretty much all there is to impulse. So let's take a look at a couple of problems. All right, so this is actually our first example. It says a hockey player applies an average force of 80 newtons to a 0.25 kilogram hockey puck for a time of 0.1 seconds. Determine the impulse experienced by the hockey puck. All right, well, first of all, let's draw out our triangle. Impulse, which is J, is force times time. And we'll use the guess method to go through this problem. Okay, so our givens. So we've got a lot of information here. Okay, so we have newtons, we have a mass, we have a time. Guess what? We don't need the mass because that's not in our equation. So we have a force of 80 newtons. We have a time of 0.1 seconds. Our unknown is the impulse, which is J. Our equation is just going to be J equals force times time. So when we substitute in, J is equal to the force, which is 80 newtons, times the time, which is 0.1 seconds. So when we substitute in and plug this into our calculator, we get a value of 8 Newton seconds.